Okay. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the stream that may or may not be here, and anyone that may or may not be listening to this on YouTube. Hi.
Dicks.
Go hide in a corner.
Demonetized. Well, I don't make money off it anyway, so eh.
More dicks.
Anyway, we last left off with our wonderful bard taking a 20, so he's going to take 6 hours to comb over a basement with a telescope.
I thought you said like 3 or 4.
No, it was 12.
Ah, okay.
But it's 12 hours in a day, so I'm bringing it to 6, so since that'll be half a day.
Oh.
So by the time he's done, it should be noon.
What do you mean 12 hours in a day? What kind of crap what is this?
The day part of the day. With the sunlight and stuff. Anyway. So he's off doing that. Lecter has left him there and has proceeded to go and meet with Brianna over at the boyfriend's house. Matthew is still fucking off at his tower. Deimos is messing with someone horribly. We're gonna get into that in a moment. Durgan is somewhere in the city. We'll just say he's near the boyfriend's house for posterity's sake. And we shall pick up with Brianna. Brianna. You finish your walk to Brianna. And she's gone. Or she's muted herself. Or both.
Good.
Okay. So you finish your walk over to the boyfriend's house. You see the dropship has been parked there. You see no sign of Deimos. I mean, you see no sign of Lecter there.
Okay, that's an even bigger Reach out for him.
He doesn't respond to the comms.
I feel his mind, mental communications.
Nah. He's probably too far away.
So I walk over to the shuttle.
You look into the shuttle and you find Durgan curled up in a ball in the corner. Have you met him? Yeah, you've met him.
Walk over.
He's the cheetah man.
What are you doing?
Moping.
What did you say?
Moping.
Why?
Because I'm a terrible thief.
Yes, you are. And always remember it.
Shut up.
And she looks around.
Hmm.
Hey, look
She
at that.
looks around. What's his name?
Caden is here.
Lecter.
She said. She looks around and says, "What's his name?"
Durgan, you get the impression she has no idea what she's talking about.
Huh.
Meet here. What's his name? Lecter. Yes.
Yes, Brianna?
There you are.
What can I do for you?
Talk about him. Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
I guess.
Immediately upon you finish looking around, you look back at him and you're like, yeah, Lecter, about him. Lecter pokes his head into the shuttle doorway. Yes.
I need one of the strings.
You see Lecter playing with string.
Oh.
Look, you guys, we actually got a shipment.
Oh god.
What was in it?
The end times are upon us.
Was it dead
A
bodies?
shipment.
Oh!
I thought it was dead
Someone
bodies.
who's not Electric Skateboard is actually watching us right now.
Sweet.
Slow cool. Huh.
You get viewed by Electric Skateboard too?
He's here. Legend Skateboard's here every single time. Pretty sure it was a bot at the moment. At that moment. Anyway,
there.
continue.
Hard tag on this one? Yep. That's just looking for one of these.
Oh, by the way, where's did you post the link?
Oh, in chat, did you want to look at it? Something special.
Look at war.
Just, courtesy view. That's all, courtesy view.
If I really wanted to, I could force all of you to watch it.
No, you
And I would have a guaranteed, 3 people watching every time I stream.
That's pretty much why. I just made affiliate yesterday.
Who's watching?
I'm paying it forward. Giving away a free game.
I am.
It's a garbage game. It's a deck of Uno cards. Exactly what it is.
Silence! You know nothing.
A full deck? I thought it was like half a deck.
It's missing.
no
It's
one's
missing
showing
all
it
the
as
green
that.
cards. Because I let my Mexican friend play it once.
It's odd. How come I didn't get a message that you actually have you? Yeah, I've got you friended.
Yeah.
That you went live. Or have you gone live?
I have. It's currently playing.
Live?
Going
Some
live
reason-
where?
To make sure that you have your notifications on or something,
He has
because
his notifications on. It's just that's actually why I joined.
I get a notification that you went live. I get a notification of everybody
Huh.
who I have as followed, and I have you as followed.
Yeah, actually, Caden has me followed, so if you ever forgets the game, it'll ping to remind him the game is going. I got a massive board of Rice Krispie treats. Anyway, continuing your dialogue.
Dialogue. Oh, I know. What were we saying?
Quality character interaction. You were asking Lecter something?
Well,
Something about the boyfriend or something about Durgan, one of the two?
yeah. Well, boyfriend.
Durgan is moping currently. You can ask about that.
She doesn't care.
Away.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care. Did you speak to the boyfriend?
What?
You see
To the
Elector look
boyfriend.
away from his from the string that he's playing with in his hand. He's like, huh?
We didn't have one last week.
Okay,
So,
so
no, I
you're
didn't
just
even-
arriving. Okay.
Yeah.
You ready to? Are you going to speak to the boyfriend? I can join you if you want.
I prefer it to be done as a group rather than doing it solo. You alright, Ashley?
Down to the guy cowering in the corner. You really wish to bring that with us?
Probably not. I will. Heads up, I will be talking to my coworker every once in a while since we're trying to do this.
Okay.
Stop talking to me right here. Take care of the statement.
I say we should staple him too.
Not wrong.
Durgan, you hear all of this?
And I don't know what to think about it.
Not impressed.
Gotta wait. He's driving the bus.
So you're not just sitting there waiting on me. Get some more stuff for you.
Yes, we're waiting on you.
Oh, I assumed we were continuing on.
Well, she asked you a question, and then you're just staring at her blankly, playing with string.
Sorry, Brianna.
We want to bring that. Do we really want to bring that with us?
Oh, I said preferably not.
Okay,
I
fine.
prefer not to deal with that problem.
Durgan's just sitting there, staring.
What's different? Oh my god, honey.
To you.
Okay, then open the door.
I should have stayed back at the wizard's tower.
So you see Lecter close the shuttle door and then open it again.
Door.
I thought we were already there to that point.
You're not at the door, you're at the shuttle.
Okay, then proceed over there.
Lecter begins marching off on his own. Whoever wants to follow, you say so now.
I follow behind him.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna stay in the shuttle unless needed.
So Brianna and Lecter begin trudging off towards the small house. Brianna, you turn and look back at the shuttle. You see just the top half of Durgan's head as his eyes are peering over the console as he watches you from the window of the shuttle.
I need these handcuffs to be kept.
Tell me what happened to him.
Just glaring over it. Just,
I leave all of you for just a few hours, and
Brianna,
I like how the one
this group's a
person
part of the
that
issue,
has
so-
any knowledge about any new things happening is not here.
what did you say?
Out of character, I like how the one person that has knowledge of any, groundbreaking discovery happening isn't in game to tell anyone, and decided not to. L? Who decided, I'm not gonna tell the party about how the place that was fucking gassed, the little girl that has now been taken. I'll leave that them to find out later, or I'll tell them later. She's not here. Well, shit.
It worked! Yay! Okay. Anyway, let her know when we get there.
Okay, yeah, after a few-minute walk, you begin approaching the house. You notice there is a middle-aged man standing on the front porch holding a fucking shotgun, because someone parked a spaceship on his front lawn. He's sitting there looking a little concerned, just, what can I help y'all with, and why did you park on my lawn?
Business purposes.
There's miles of desert in every other direction. Why'd you park on my lawn?
Purposes.
We didn't want to get the spaceship, Sandy.
He's just staring at Lecter intently. Lecter has no facial features. So Brianna, he's not looking at you.
He's looking at me?
Yeah. The man with the shotgun standing on his porch. You're like standing maybe 10 feet from him.
Is
At the
he
base of the
pointing a shotgun at me?
He's not pointing it at you. He's just looking at you. He's holding the shotgun though.
Not to the male figure next to me.
What male figure? It's a plant.
This is
Male
rude,
plant
Shawnee,
next
you
to
know.
me. Day, sir.
So what business do y'all have?
is that unholy racket?
Lecter.
My gosh.
Okay. Rihanna, now defaults to you. Lecter is just sitting there staring intently.
I'm chewing. Give me a sec.
Does the ship have a music radio? Hello.
I'm sure it does. Anyway,
Hello,
Dave,
John.
we are here investigating the disappearance of, and I forgot to tell him the name of the girl who disappeared. We have been informed that your son was a frequent companion of the young lady, and we wish to speak to him.
Oh, well, alright. What did I say his name was? Like, Brock?
What?
Steve? Something like that?
No? Anybody remember what the kid's name is?
It was a douche name.
Like Biff or something like that.
Wasn't it Brad or something?
Brad, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It
Brad.
is Brad. It's Brad's fault.
Brad.
Anyway, so the old man was like,
Damn it,
Brad, get down here.
Rocky.
People want to talk to you.
Janet, Brad, Rocky. Dr. Scott, Janet, Brad, Rocky. Ugh.
Dear God.
What? Have we triggered something on her?
What? What? Did I say something? You guys are such. You're mundanes. Mundanes, help me, run away. You guys don't recognize that line?
Nope.
Recognize that line.
Well, I can't completely understand everything you're saying, so.
Something about being Monday.
Something about something
Dr.
run away.
Scott, Janet, Brad, Rocky. Ugh.
I recognize it, don't remember where it's from though, damn it. To the game. Anyway. So the old man,
Feel sorry.
he walks
for
off into
all of
his,
you.
he walks off into the house with a shotgun. He's like, Brad, people are here to see you. Go and talk with them. And, you see this, nice burly-looking young man come out,
Oh.
holding a football. So,
you
what do y'all
do.
want with me?
Immediately, the minute he shows himself, I want to read him and see if he is one of the mind/emotions that I picked up in her room.
No, it does not match.
We're here to ask you about the young, whatever her name is, I forgot.
Probably
Jenny, I
something
think.
like that.
And that you were acquainted with her. To get some information from you about the last time you saw her, any other friends and acquaintances, maybe somebody you noticed around her that we were not familiar with. You can give us. Sorry about the burp.
Oh yeah, we went out for a little bit. This is just something about not wanting to be in a relationship again, and we run separate ways. There's no hard feelings. We're still hanging out though.
Not answering my question, young man.
I'm sorry, what?
Want to know about other friends you've known, people you and her frequented, or those who hung around her. Maybe someone who came into your group or around her that you'd never seen before. Frequent as quote associates. And as he starts thinking about the answers to those questions, I'm going to pick his mind for names and faces.
You just begin seeing him think back to all the times that he was with her. mud bogging in the truck, skiing down the gullies with a boogie board and a bungee cord with the truck. Quite amazing, really. And then as he's thinking about that, he stops at a moment where, you know, it's just one guy that he keeps questioning, how did he get here? he's like, now that you mention it, there was one guy named Keith that came in. I can't remember him right here. But everyone acted like they knew him, so I just rolled with it.
You hang around her often?
Yeah.
Did she decide she did not look, she no longer was interested in being your girlfriend?
No, this was much later.
Thank you.
She actually didn't go out with anyone else after me.
Oh, really?
That was about
Just hung around?
2 months ago? Month and a half, something like that.
Did Keith show up?
Mm-hmm. Keith, I didn't quite get his last name. Just whenever he would walk into the party, everyone was like, "Hey, Keith, yeah!" Everyone acted like they knew him, but I never actually quite remembered him, as if he'd always been there. But I don't quite remember why. Even I did it, and I don't actually remember him ever
Okay,
being.
you know
with
what?
us.
Trying to start. I'm gonna get into his head. Or if his mind has been tampered with.
I'm gonna need you to roll for that.
Would you like me to roll, sir? Amount of dice, or am I just rolling 1d20?
Your amount of d6. This memory probing.
Or just 1d. Oh, d6s?
Yes.
Yay! Which I believe is.
So when he hits, you can get in his
Stay
mind.
back.
What was it again? How many?
I don't know. Look at it.
I think it was what? The 16?
Sounds about right for something you should be good at. I can look.
I think it was 16.
Yep, I backed out of the game.
On this?
What?
What was the difficulty?
Passing is 5. Ooh. As you start going through his mind, you do notice a few things here and there that seem out of place. But, you know, that's not too uncommon for some memories to be wiped or people just to forget about them.
Don't forget. Remember, she's a telepath. She knows the mind. You don't forget things. You just lose access to them.
Yes, but, you know,
Memory is there.
he
The past
he
is
doesn't quite remember most of the details, but from this Keith character, the much that you can gather is, you know, about a month ago he just started being there, and even him and everyone else around him were acting like, you know, good old friends, and he spoke with everyone.
Okay. Well, I know what Keith looks like. Do you know where Keith lives?
You don't actually. And, from his memories, every time you go to look at his face, it's kind of blurry.
Interesting. Lives or where he hangs out?
I actually don't know where he lives. Well, we all used to go hang out near the train yard.
Okay. Coming?
But that was back in winter. Now that summer's too hot to be there.
Ed, where would you be hanging out now? You moron.
Ugh. He's just sitting there deep in thought, and as you're reading his mind, you see him go from thinking hard to immediately drifting off about, throwing the perfect spiral and catching it perfectly, and he's just like thinking about football right now. and as you're looking at him, his mouth slowly begins to open, and he starts looking up and farther up into the sky until he's looking straight up. Just,
Leaving there, standing, and I said, let's go to my comatose companion.
What?
So you get back to the
Doing
ship?
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way back. You make your way back to the ship. You and Lecter in tow. As you're walking back, you see Durgan still peering over the console through the window. Just staring.
Okay. We'll see what everybody else is doing.
And then you get back into the ship. That's it.
Just get back in the ship.
Yeah, you're on the ship. Durgan, they re-enter the ship.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes. Thank you. And wait for them to decide where they're gonna go next. As I go over the stuff that I just found out.
I have returned.
Oh damn it! I'll be right back.
And we're doing whatever. Wrong. Good stuff.
I really wish my fucking dog was shut. Order pizza.
Anyway, while they're all staring at each other on the jump pod, to Deimos.
Yeah.
Deimos, the lady that you have subdued and forced this necklace upon is going crackers.
I'm going to stuff her inside me.
Rape.
Yeah.
She begins cackling.
That's cool. Does that stop me?
As you grab her, she actually gets an advantage to this because of that amulet.
Why?
Why does an amulet matter?
Knowledge is power, man.
Yo, this dude is a freaking 5-ton robot. She's maybe 120 pounds. I don't know.
I wasn't expecting instant mass. Well, I sort of was, but over knowledge, not exactly physical capabilities.
Yeah. Didn't matter.
Okay, so as you're stuffing her in, she's sitting there poking at the pins on your arm, and some of them begin to be pushed out slightly, and then you finish to finally stuffing her into you and closing up.
Cool. I push those back in.
You're looking at it and you don't realize why why they were there. They're like underneath plating, and she like picked up the plating and started pushing out pins. She knows too much. And now you just hear internal screaming, quite literally,
I figured.
and cackling, and something about dark gods. She's now rambling.
Good. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Something
Like
something you
everything
shall
is
meet
working
your
out.
fate. Something something end times. Something 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 dark side. Something something dark side. Something something. Evil
Oh.
wizard. Something something.
Oh dear.
Is Palpatine coming back as a Cthulhu?
Oi, lady. Yeah, if you don't want this place to be destroyed, you should help out. Not that I expect
She is
this to
completely not
really
listening
work.
to you, and she's just like, citing off shit of insanity. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
You all shall be destroyed, but the end time shall be upon us. The great Awan Shara shall come again. In a quest for destroying you and all that you know and all dare. You think you know the great on how to gather herbs? You think you got me? I own this land and I own this planet. I live in 1,000 bodies. You can't destroy me. This is my church and you living in it. You do as I say. And, it's completely incoherent. Something about how she owns the planet, something about how she is your god, and something about how she is the chief. And you need to do as she says, because you are on her land.
I see.
She makes a very compelling offer.
I'm super happy I caught her, actually.
I am as well. This turned out better than I expected.
Alright, I don't know. Oh well. I'll tell that in this transmission. So I open up comms.
As soon as you open up comms, everyone, you begin to hear insane rambling, screaming, bloody murder, and cackling from Deimos.
I didn't
Nice.
say from my internal microphones.
She's turned it on.
I guess this is all Palpatine's fault.
I don't
So,
know, it's
you
salty,
know,
though.
Cons come on. You all be destroyed in the fire of burning hell! The great Ashran Khan shall destroy you and eat all your worlds. I live in 1,000 bodies, bitch. You will not destroy me. I will own you. I own this land. I'm the fucking priest here. I am the chief. You will bow down to me. This is my land. Deimos manages to find the mute after about a minute of this.
So Deimos, what's up?
Oh, yeah,
This is Kirkwood.
I caught somebody who I was able to turn into an informant upon all the dark occult shit, so,
Yes. That sounded interesting.
I don't know, isn't it? Hold on, Charash. Maybe we can ask a few names and our local what's her name can fucking find out.
Maybe.
Brianna, that's right. Or
A
Briolana.
slave bound
I
by
forget
my
which one.
thoughts. She's undone the mute. A slave bound by my thoughts. A situation which geniuses typically strive for. Yet I choose wisely, instinctively knowing one path that can lead to anything and everything, and the other is nothing. Nothing without me. I shall destroy you. Muted again.
I want to
I
talk
see.
to it.
She's probably just going to yell at you about stuff, which, I mean, can be helpful, but it's a little bit annoying right now.
Yeah, I want to tell her about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Is Jesus still a thing in this universe?
Yeah.
Mm, Jesus.
She enters the mute once more. Even in a world seemingly growing as monochromatic as a monstrous, I'm forced to concede that more often than the grass seems greener on the underside of the dirty underbelly that you have infested.
I have returned.
Brianna,
Good.
you turn on the
We
comms and you
have
just
the
hear
job
insane
for you.
rambling.
Oh, is that?
I shall destroy you and everything you know. Ashralan shall eat your souls. I am thousands. I am brilliant. I am the owner of this planet. You shall be the ones to obey.
Wait, if you're the owner of the planet, can I have, like, a house?
I am the chief here. You shall do as I say.
Then can I have
This
a
is
house?
my church.
Was
Am I anywhere near this?
You're my slaves. Muted again.
No. No, also, I don't
Deimos,
know
you're
why.
finding new ways to mute. You're finding new ways to mute her because she keeps finding ways around it.
Yeah, sure, that'll keep happening, but she's useful. I don't know why the fuck she thinks she's gonna get any benefit from thinking she not. Hey, that's what happens.
people are weird.
Alright, so Brianna, Brianna. I keep forgetting that that's like a nickname or something for mispronunciation. Anyways. Yeah, we need you to prod and pry. I'm not sure how successful you'll be. Do you like a challenge? Brianna?
Yes, I am here.
Did you hear?
Not really.
Just tell me where you are and I'll come over. Also, I'll probably have to. No, actually, now that
What
I
do you-
just remembered, I sent them
Huh?
on a mission. Just tell me where you are.
Come again.
Just tell me where you are.
Yeah, I'm with Durgan. Is that you, Durgan? Durgan.
Yes.
I'm with Durgan and
Lecter.
Alright, the party's coming back together.
Tell
Lecter didn't
me,
take you to
tell
the party.
Lecter.
You took Lecter to the party.
Well, I'm taking everybody
Tell
to party
Lecter.
with this.
I'm not sure why you're telling me this.
What do you mean? I just said, tell me where you are. That's all I asked.
Sure. Again. Whatever his name is.
Alright, I'm just gonna get moving towards wherever they are.
You always just do what everyone else does. Crazy cat, man.
You begin walking over to their direction. It takes you, I'll say, an hour just so we can do one more tick on Axe's thing. Axe,
Yes.
you finally finished
Hey.
looking through the third stone. It looks
Awesome.
exactly the same as the first two.
Good. I'm making progress. Tell me when I find stuff.
Anyway, so Brianna,
Oh, why do you keep calling me? Yes.
because you're the one this is going to affect. So, as Deimos says, he's like, as the Japanese coming in, you feel a massive wave of uncontrolled and undirected psychic energy just closing in on you.
Deals.
And it's very, very uncomfortable.
Putting shields up.
It feels like you're getting, like, poked by needles.
Yeah, damn. Shields. And I try and look around and see if I see anybody coming this way.
Yeah, you do. You see a 7-foot-tall war machine walking towards you.
And I usually see a 7-foot tall walking machine, right?
Yeah, that's Deimos. You see Deimos walking towards you. And a massive amount of uncontrolled psychic everything is coming off of him.
What the? Strengthen my shields around my, psychic shields, and then try and
all the hair on your arms.
Psychic energy is coming from.
All the hair on your arms is standing up on ends. And you feel like there's like millions of little pins and needles poking you all over your body.
Mhm.
Very uncomfortable. As Deimos gets closer and closer, it just feels worse and worse.
Put a psychic shield around Deimos, or whatever his name is again.
You got it right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put a psychic shield around Deimos instead, since
It
putting one
immediately
around me
shatters.
doesn't seem to be working. The containment field, for lack of a better term.
Okay, so you put that up. After about all of 1 second goes by, and Deimos, you hear a small pop around your head.
I hope she's not doing anything. Not using her tongue in ways that she shouldn't be able to.
Ew! I'm gone.
Anyway, Brianna, your psychic containment shield lasts all of 1 second before it violently explodes.
Gonna put it back around me, strengthen it, so at least I'm not bombarded by this anymore. And I'll let him explain what the hell's going on when he gets here.
Your shield can only stop most of it, but you still feel the pins and needles. But that's the worst of it right now. Anyway, yeah, Deimos is now standing in front of the ship door, and you hear screaming and incoherent mumbling coming from inside Deimos.
I'm backing off. This is uncomfortable. You guys let me know when you're done with Deimos. He's making me a bit uncomfortable.
Hey.
Move to the back of the shuttle or something, just to get away from all of this. Let them deal with whatever's going on with him.
I specifically came here because I would like you to help deal with it.
I don't know what you have in there.
Person. And possibly an artifact of great knowledge and doom.
My guess is put it to sleep, whatever it is.
I highly doubt she needs to sleep anymore.
Yep, they definitely need to sleep.
It's not going to solve the problem.
So,
Also, we need answers. She can see all the dark things in the universe, and because whatever we're here to kill is a bunch of fucking heresy.
much I can do. She's a big giant maelstrom of psychic energy, and I need time to build enough shields to keep her from causing me to want to rip her head off. So
I doubt that'll work. In both senses. Oh well, so once the timer starts ticking down and this whole destruction thing and end of time starts happening,
so the
maybe
GM
then
says,
you'll be able to decide to help out.
well, until the GM says I've got enough, I've got a shield strong enough to stop this thing from causing me uncomfortableness, there's not much I can do.
You're not going
You can work while being uncomfortable.
I downloaded this time.
And I would like for you to make a roll.
Closing. Save subject? No, okay. So, didn't I export this? I thought I exported it. Give me a second, I have to.
It's your D20.
You want me to roll a d20?
Mm-hmm. I believe it's plus 8.
Rolling awareness, perseverance, what?
Psychic resistance. D20 plus half your psychic stuff.
Psychic. See? I wasn't paying attention.
That's been happening a lot lately with you.
But what did you say? D20 plus half my what?
Half whatever your psychic stuff is. If it's like 16, it'll be plus 8.
Not gonna work. I'm gonna have to roll. Here. Serious?
Wow.
Thanks so much. Okay, it looks like I won't be able to help you for a while.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay, so the more you try to focus on strengthening your shield, the weaker it becomes, until it completely fails in front of your eyes, and you're immediately nauseous.
Yep, I get up and I leave the vicinity.
Like
I
you need
just
to
leave.
vomit nauseous, like you ate something bad.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, nothing I can do right now.
So Deimos, mid-sentence of Brianna speaking, she's like, I need to, and she just stops. You hear the, and she books it past you. And off into the distance she goes.
I haven't even convinced you to do it yet. Come on.
Look, I can't have the vomit. I'm going to be away from where you are for a few hours.
God dang it. Why does the psychic need to get bogged down by bad, like, sushi or something?
The exact response I expect from a robot, actually.
Okay, so I guess I'm just going to transcribe her ramblings until I can highlight some recurring stuff.
The recurring things are
Destroy.
she has
bitch.
1,000 bodies,
Okay,
millions of souls.
alright.
This is her church.
Mm,
This is her planet, and that you are on her land. And that you will do as she says. And this is a command and an order. She's not asking you, she's telling you.
alright, and it's Alan Sharash, I believe.
On Surash.
Alright.
Who keeps pinging in and out? I'm pretty sure it's Brianna.
No, it's me. I'm having connection issues.
Okay, well, I got a name for us. Ansarash may or may not be the deity that we're doing here. Call him Big Chief.
She also starts burning off other gods' names. Well, other names. She says something about Keith.
Keith.
She said something about her good buddy Keith. Something about how Ashra will be known as the god of death.
I actually need to go, so I'll be back.
And then there were 3.
Need that enough or too little?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, I thought you were just listening.
Oh, well. I mean, I can sort of participate for the time being. I'm almost home, so.
Do you wish to tell them of what you found out? That's kind of important.
Oh, about the child.
Yes!
Oh yeah, that.
That's kind of a linchpin here.
The fact that another child went missing and
The party doesn't seem to know yet. Yeah.
so I guess I'll inform them. Wait, I don't. So I was last at the clinic, right? So where am I now?
Hey.
Well, you were heading to the clinic, and I'll just assume you call them and tell them while you're on your way to there.
I also haven't met either the cheetah man or psychic lady.
That is correct, so I shall assume you tell this to either Deimos or Lecter.
Both
See,
of which are not present.
Oh no, Lecter's here.
I'm just in and out because I'm at work.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, well, I'll inform my perch about the news.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll just say you informed the party. Everyone in the party now knows. Brianna. Brianna. She said she'd be right back. She. Well then. Ain't this just lovely jubbly? Met is gone. The only other active player. Nick is combing over the inside of a thing. He can still talk. Hey, Axe! Mick. He's gone too. Everyone is gone. We have one player right now.
I'm right here, Sean.
We have two players right now.
It's okay, I'll run this campaign, it's alright.
I'll run this campaign
I'll carry
single-handedly.
everyone to victory.
Everyone dies. Well, she tried.
Yeah, I don't think a secretive, stealthy owl will be very much help being a leader.
She'll lead from the shadows. You know what? We're gonna take a small break.
Okay, I'll be home in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll take like a small 10-minute break. I'm gonna make me some dinner. I'll make a sign. It's crinkling.
GG.
GG. Anyway, I'll see you all in 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll be back.
For anyone that is just joining or may not know, we're taking a small 10-minute break and then the stream will resume. I shall put that up as a thing in a moment. We're taking a small break. Oh, I didn't mute myself. No. And we are back!
No.
It has been 10 minutes, but whatever. Yeah, pretty sure it's at 5. Everyone here? Head
Yeah,
count.
I guess so.
Yes.
You said 10.
Ping me when everyone's back. Someone yell ping in chat.
Ding.
Anyway. So, everyone, you get a call from Al, who divulges the secrets that she has kept hidden. But doesn't say it like that. She is saying it as if she had just found it out for herself. There's been another kidnapping at the place that Durgan raided.
She doesn't know, Derek.
There's been a kidnapping. Things get kidnapped.
I mean, yeah, Durgan knocked him out. Of course there's a kidnapping in that house.
It's super easy.
It totally is his fault.
Is it really?
Yes.
Think of the clues. Look at the evidence, damn it. It is very carefully laid out, and it's pretty fucking obvious.
I believe Durgan is the one who's.
I second this. Durgan is it.
What? No.
Failures of colossal proportions.
Not from where we're standing.
Durgan, why did you kidnap these people?
On a ledge.
What?
You're the only one fast enough and with motive.
What? Motives? Motives? I think not.
Why did you do it?
I did no such thing.
Your denial of my accusations are incorrect.
Where's your proof?
Everywhere.
Denial is acceptance of guilt. Cuff him.
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
Accept your guilt.
I don't know,
I
Durgan, you
refuse.
can provide proof that I know you have. You're smart enough for this. I believe you.
He is obviously fast enough to do this. And he knocked him out in the first place.
And I'm not.
This happened while he was in jail.
Didn't matter.
We don't know that.
He broke
You
out
do
of
know that.
jail.
L tells you everything about it.
He broke out of jail and did this horrible, horrible thing. Why'd you do it?
Oh my god.
Are you saying the police kidnapped the children?
How dare you? Those are fine Russian officers.
That's true. I don't think that they would continue with their cult activities.
back.
They were holding out though.
Well, this happened today. Like in the wee hours of the morning today. There's a kid. I think. Or was that Durgan accepting his guilt? No, that was the kid. There's no one else gonna chime in.
I mean, we have now 3 missing children.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Durgan, Axe, Riley, you guys were there for this. You should know, damn it.
Know what? The police were all over that place where had the gas attack. By Durgan.
You know what? I'm not even gonna fill you in or point you in the right direction. You have all the clues. Put them together, damn it.
Like the only thing I could imagine is that the numbers were marking in the places that they would kidnap the children in what order.
Oh.
That sounds extremely stupid, though.
Well, just Are we all together now? Well, I'm not with them because they got the crazy psychic thingy hanging around them. So I'll talk to them from a distance.
Everyone's spread apart, but everyone's together over comms, so you might as well be together.
Just so you all know that the girl that I was looking into who got kidnapped, said that there was a boy called, what's his name again? Kyle?
Keith.
Keith.
One called Keith that seemed to just appear. Nobody remembers ever meeting him, but everybody felt that they knew him.
I'm sorry, are we talking about Bolvar here? Who's Bolvar?
What are you talking about?
Maybe I'm not the only one crazy in the party.
Uh,
No, you are. Worry.
Alright, so nobody's gonna throw ideas at the wall and see if they stick.
What other information do we have?
Okay, we got the heated metal that turns into numbers. We have 3 missing children. I don't know if the most recent missing child was taken from a house that had one of the numbers. I think Durgan would know that one better.
Stop fucking playing Stardew Valley and focus, damn it. I'm gonna freaking bike over there and break his shit.
How are you gonna bike over here?
Fucking Superman, that's how.
Bike.
You aren't.
Because it's, bike.
It's simple. I just put one pedal in
Okay.
front of the other and
Bike.
complete the
Oh,
process
yeah?
Thanks.
until I make
Where
it.
do you live?
Too far away. I know. Anyway, continue. Thank damn it. I'm talking to you. Character interaction, damn it.
Okay, I'm not playing Stardew Valley. But then this.
Believe him.
First of all, I've never caught I'm being accused of being the one that's kidnapping things, and how is that possible? I just show up. I've not been here for however long the kids have been going poof.
I mean, you are a master of fucking stealth, apparently. And fast. You could just stealth out of the cell, run, kidnap the child, throw them to the rest of the cult, and run back to jail, unseen.
But the kidnapping started 2 weeks ago, and you were on a mission with them at that point.
Was I? I thought Cheetah Man fucking showed up. No. He showed up on this planet.
Mm-mm.
Didn't
Zax.
I have gotten my clue. Are we still discussing how Durgan is the culprit?
Yes.
Throw more ideas, damn it.
I don't know. Fucking Axe is the Pied Piper.
Yes, I'm running everything.
Perfect. Case solved. Where's your parishioners?
Well, is everybody in town?
I thought so.
No.
Alright.
Clean up the map.
That's okay. Let's just do that.
And the sheriff is the ringleader.
Well, now we have to go back to the mine.
What are you doing?
I'm listening to the ranting, raving girl in my suit. I'm not getting any ideas from this.
She begins telling a story about her good buddy Keith.
Is it the roller coaster one?
Now, one time when they went fishing, after about an hour of sitting there, he said fishing's for losers, pulled a stick of TNT and chucked it into the lake.
Good old Keith.
And then more generic raving.
Alright. So, I think the only thing that's been thrown out here that might stick beyond party member betrayal is the children being abducted based on the order of that fucking memory medal. I forget what the fuck they're called.
The little memory things.
Yep. We should go to the house that was labeled 4. Don't know why they do that though.
Incompetent.
What do you mean?
It's the man who's been arrested twice.
Shut up.
No. Really.
I mean twice.
I scared him off.
But still. I don't think, were we ever told about Keith?
I am.
Brianna?
No, Brianna hasn't said a word about Keith to us. No. No,
I
that wasn't
did.
Keith, that was Brad.
I told you everything about Keith.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
yes,
I
she did. She just did.
I just did.
I didn't hear nothing. I literally did not hear anything.
Schultz? Yes, I know none of y'all gonna get that.
I was getting food.
I told you about Keith. He's a kid that just showed up. Nobody remembers when or how, and nobody remembers ever meeting him. But everybody remembers knowing him and being friends with him. He's the norm of this group. You know, he walks into a room, everybody says, "Keith!"
Hey, Keith, good buddy, how's it going?
Okay,
Nobody
literally-
remembers why.
The first time you told that, I only got the very last bit of that. I
Rip.
thought you were talking about Bolvar.
Oh, that's when you said that. And then everyone went silent for like 5 to 6 minutes.
I'm not telling you guys anything else anymore.
That's
I mean,
valuable
that was
intel.
specifically that was specifically the issue. I didn't hear anything until the last, like, 3 words or so.
I had heard it, but I couldn't remember if you were telling the group or not. I just remember it being talked about.
She was.
Maybe that was the first time.
This is all over group comms. There is no private talking going on right now.
Specifically said, are we all together? And then I said, well, no, not me. I'm not anywhere near y'all because of psychic, whatever, storm lady, but I'll tell you guys over comm. And then I proceeded to inform you about Keith. Reminded me of his name.
Damn.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, so,
Feel appreciated by you peoples. I'm gonna go play Stardew Valley.
I think we're some addicts. I'm not gonna lie. We have a problem.
I don't have a problem.
Is this an in-character or out-of-character thing?
Out of character.
Probably both.
Both? Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna say.
In character or just all playing Stardew Valley while doing this.
Okay, so I told you everything about Keith. Something about metal, numbers on it. Hear about it.
Someone tell her, damn it.
So basically, it's called memory metal, and something like that. But think of it like just a piece of wire. It's memory wire. That's what it's called. It's a piece of wire. When you heat it up, you can put it in a certain shape, and then when it cools off, it'll go back to its original shape. And when you heat it up again, it'll go back.
It'll go back to the shape that you put it in before. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He kind of messed it up a little bit. It's when it's hot, you can force it to be whatever at a certain temperature, and then you cool off, and you do whatever you want with it. You turn it into a spiral, make it a cat, whatever, and then when it's heated back up, it'll go to what it was when it was forged.
Okay. And what does that pertain to?
There were houses with memory wire on them, and we heated them up, and they turned into numbers.
Good. And what were the numbers?
Hold on.
I don't know. I only remember there was
Stop driving this truck really fast.
How many numbers as well?
4,
4 numbers.
3,
Yeah.
4, 2, 3, 1. Those were the numbers.
Okay.
Incorrect. 4, 7,
And-
3, 2.
There you go.
Oh.
Wrong! Gasp!
Hey, that was off the top of my head. I got it mostly close. I could have dug through my book for it, but I didn't give a damn right now.
Yeah,
Those
what were
num-
the...
those
what were the
numbers
hou-
pertain. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
To what? The missing girls?
We assume so.
What
Were they? Oh, go ahead. Go.
were they possibly like? No, never.
By the way, we got
Hey,
2
you-
memory
you-
wires.
you-
that-
You got something? Go with it.
I don't know enough information.
You have
to-
all the information we do.
other
You
than,
know as much as we
She
do.
doesn't personally know the information.
Yeah.
She just be told it.
We've literally spent the past 5 minutes discussing
I
it
know.
over open comms.
I know. There's numbers, and I know about Keith. That's about it.
I know too.
Let's just find where Keith is then. That's all we need.
Know something they're not sharing?
Keith.
I think we obviously need to definitely like find Keith and be very cautious around him, considering the possibility of mind tampering.
Yes. Now, here's a question. What order were the girls taken from those numbers?
Mm.
How do you not
You
know?
should tell them the
We-
details of the numbers, please.
So 2 of them, as far as I know, we have 2 of them that come out to the same number. Both of them show the same number, and then one was just a coil.
You took that from the locksmith's place.
Yeah, it was a clock place.
The clockwork.
First off, this coil was from the clock place. The numbers were in doorways, I think. I don't know, Durgan found them.
Okay. The numbers were in doorways. Are they in the doorways of the girls who were taken?
Don't know.
Like maybe house numbers? I don't.
That's good.
Ah.
Of course we
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go-
This would
Durgan, this is where you step in.
this would be the first time that it's happened to either confirm or deny if the numbers are related at all.
Durin takes a big step and says, I have no idea either.
What do you mean? That was the connection that you made earlier.
And Durgan
Matt,
has
hold
now
on, hold on,
fulfilled
hold on.
his pivotal role.
Hold on, Matt. Out of character,
Yes.
Matt. You know this. I
Uh-huh.
know for a fact you know this. This is why
I
you
rem-
gassed the house.
I remember a suspicious figure going into the house
No, before that. Why did you go to the house?
because that was where the numbers were going.
There you go.
All right,
It was the address.
there we go. Let's go.
So
Let's
I'm-
go. You go.
The numbers do not correspond with the missing girls. The numbers correspond with one address. Is that where we're at the moment?
Though
Which
It
makes
sure
me
seems
wonder-
so, because the following day, the little girl was
Hello,
taken.
everyone.
Which
I
makes
guess.
me wonder, are the houses that had the thing stuck in them cult member houses?
Probably not. Maybe. I don't think
My head
so.
against a virtual wall right now, just so everybody knows.
I say let's just go and wait it out at house number 4.
Oh no, okay,
No.
let's hold on a second. Hold on, let's stop right now. Our thoughts and information. Of nature. Now, we have 4 numbers. Those 4 numbers are 347,
4732, in that order.
732. Now, these numbers, do they pertain to a single home or were they in the doorways of several homes?
Several.
Several.
They pertain to a single home, but they were in the doorways of several homes.
Homes. Good. Pertained in what sequence to the missing girls?
We don't know because there's been 3 taken. There's only been 1 ever since the numbers were put up.
Numbers were put up, or since you discovered the numbers?
No, since they were put up.
Since we discovered them, we don't know when they were put up.
Since they
No, the
discovered
answer
them.
is both.
Because they had 2 weeks to do this, and they decided to come in about midway through the last.
No, there was somebody who said that they were put up very recently by the fucking people in the mask or whatever.
Yeah, Durgan, he was following the guy.
Yeah, you didn't. Or was that 2 weeks ago, Durgan?
No, that was like yesterday.
There,
Okay.
see what I mean? Ever
So
since
you
they're
know-
put up, it can't be
Okay.
corroborated.
The numbers were put up after the girls were missing or
After 2.
before?
Glad to see that everything's going great.
By the way,
Okay,
Matthew.
well, hold a second. Nobody say anything. Nobody.
Yes, ma'am.
2 of the numbers were put up after girls became disappearing, right?
No, all 4.
Jim just
yes,
said.
you are correct. How
Now.
these numbers, these ones specifically, were found out. Durgan was following a man a person,
Suspicious.
not even a man. He followed a suspicious person who placed them into doorways. He followed behind the man and took 2 of them, and then he lost them. This
You took
had been
2 of
already
the
after the
numbers
2
or
girls had
2
been
of the
missing.
You took 2 of the numbers or 2 girls?
Numbers.
To the numbers.
Unless my original theory was correct, and Durgan's the one
Shut up!
most.
Jurgen is the cultist!
Hold on. I do not want to lose this thread.
She's holding on to it for dear life.
Durgan took 2 of the numbers off of where they were going.
No,
being
they were wires. They did not know there were numbers yet. They were just.
wires.
He
Okay,
saw the
Durgan
suspicious
took
figure
2 of the
putting wires into doorways.
off of the houses, right?
Yes.
They
There's
later
still
found out
2
that they were numbers.
wires still up.
Likely.
You don't know about any other wires. There could be 4, 5. There could be 100 other wires. You don't know.
Somebody said there were 4 wires.
There were
There were
4
4
wires,
numbers.
but they weren't numbered 1 to 4. They were numbered 4, 3, and 7, and whatever the other one was. 1,
I
I
understand
think.
that. There were 4
2.
wires. You watched the man put up 4 wires. You took down 2 of them. There are still 2 left, correct?
We took those others down later too.
No, you only
Into a
gathered
real
the 2.
wall now.
Okay, so
So
Durgan
we still-
followed him. He collected both the ones that he was following from the guy, and then he lost him. He don't know how many more there were. There could be more than
Okay.
2.
Okay, I understand that. Fine. We're just concentrating on the 2 we know about.
I'm gonna say that there's 4, because 4's a good number.
Okay, the 2 that you took, what were those numbers?
They were the same numbers.
4732.
All
This-
saying 4732.
Yes. These lengths of wire, once heated up, coiled up, and, made these numbers.
Form 4732.
Correct.
Got you.
In that order.
So 4732 is not It's just like a branding. Got you. Yeah. Now, what we
Kinda
need
like
to
line art?
do, what we need to do is split up in groups.
Oh no.
And that number corresponded to
No,
the
no,
and
you
that-
never split the party.
Okay.
And we're gonna be splitting the party.
and
groups
that
go
number
to
and those
the other
numbers corresponded to the house of the third girl that has been kidnapped.
So obviously, the
What?
mysterious figure is either a messenger or the cult leader. He puts the memory wire there at the houses of the cult members, who then take the memory wire, find out which house they need to hit next, and then they go hit the house.
No, because the wires say the same number.
Yeah.
Yes, all the cultists are agreeing this is them communicating without actually communicating. All the cultists are being told this is the house that needs to be kidnapped, and then one of them kidnaps them.
We know that there are four. Just going with the four we know about. Okay, so there were 4 wires put on 4 separate houses, correct?
We don't know.
Probably.
So
We
they
know.
followed the guy doing it.
Yeah,
He only
followed
saw
them
him
and
for
saw
2.
2 of them. He only saw him
Four.
put 2
And then I
wires.
got distracted.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of weirding things out. How are there 2 wires but 4 numbers?
Wires form 4 numbers, is
Okay.
what they're saying. It's like a cursive,
Okay.
or
no.
Line art.
I'm gonna stop both of you right there. Both wires, each wire heated up said the exact same number, and that was 4732. Not
That's what she
together,
said.
they were 4732.
No, I understood. Each
Okay.
wire said the same number, 4732. I understand that. You said that he put up 4 wires. He didn't put up 4 wires. He only put up 2 wires.
He only saw him put up 2 wires. He probably put up more.
Okay, I had the impression he saw him put up 4 wires and only took 2 down. So he
There's
only
just a lot of
I think
There's
you
just
got,
a
I
lot
think you
of
got
numbers
4
going around
when
and
you were
things are
saying
getting
that we had
confused.
that we had 4 numbers.
there were 2 wires put up by the guy. He took down those 2 wires, but he lost the guy who was putting them on the doorways, correct?
Accurate.
Here's
So
the
do we
as
think-
you pointed out, we don't know if he put down more before and after whatever your name is,
Gas.
correct?
Durgan.
Right, correct?
Jurgen.
Yeah, whatever, correct?
The 7.
Probably.
So, here's what we're going to do.
Now I shall stop you right there, because on comms, a woman comes onto it yelling, "The demon shall consume your soul! You will die in a burning pit of hell!" Muted. By the way,
Oh
everyone
my
know that
God.
Wouldn't you like me to gas grenade that woman?
Moon.
Hmm.
You hear that yelled over comms? That was coming from Deimos.
I turned off my cards. My comms. Okay. You guys can-
Oh, hey, Matt.
What?
I have an awesome idea. It's going to be
No.
terrible. Can I get you and a magic book for this woman?
I have
I don't-
a second excellent idea. Why don't you teleport here and freaking do something? You jackass.
I don't know. I think you guys have it covered. You guys are doing great.
We need the great equalizer of Matt.
I think I'm fine.
We need magic person to deal with the
Okay, look, there's no fucking magic there. You have a bard and a psychic.
magic person because I can't get near the woman because her psychics is so chaotic. It's just
I
Well, what the fuck do you want me to
volunteer
do? I
as
don't. What? No. What? What do we? What? I zoned out for a bit. I thought I turned off my comms, but apparently I didn't, and I heard someone screaming. So what the fuck?
You hear the chuckling of Greg.
Good lord, why?
Oh my god. Okay, so this is what we should do. Demos or Deimos or Dagon or whatever the hell your name is.
Dagon!
Dagon!
Maroon Dagon has arisen.
I'm sorry. The computer,
Look at
so I
what
can't
you've
see what your name
done.
is. I can't see what your name is. So,
They
this is
call
what.
me by my name of Crazy Catman.
Okay, Jurgen, you can shut up now.
Thank you.
Batman.
Seriously, your whole character design of throwing yourself in jail as a rogue is very.
I
Okay,
still haven't
Jurgen.
forgiven you for that.
So,
You need to take us to the house where you saw the symbol. At least one group to the house where you saw one of the houses you saw the wire being placed on. The other female. You are female, right? Is your character female?
Yes.
And the other female are going to go back to what's her name? Catherine, Katie, Carly, Mo.
Honestly.
Forgot her name. The girl who got kidnapped.
Recently?
wasn't it Jesse?
Okay, Jesse. Yeah, I think it was Jesse. I'm going back to Jesse's house.
The recent one or the second one?
The one whose house I went to.
Second one, got it.
I want to see if there's a wire still on her door.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we need to look around.
Anyway,
can see any
so
more of them.
Elle, arrive at the clinic.
Oh, that. I came to interrogate,
Oh.
Sus.
but
You're saying that over comm?
no. I think I decide that I'm just going to go meet up with the psychic instead of
By the way,
tussling with morning people.
By the way, you missed out in Stardew Valley. We did something really funny.
Oh god.
I poisoned the governor.
Oh god.
What?
You did?
Stardew Valley.
Why did you do
Yeah,
this?
Stardew Valley's multiplayer is a big thing right now.
Ross.
Fine.
Oh, is he dead? I have so many questions.
He's
He's
very
fine.
sick.
Ross
It's a
committed
child's
We're
game. No
not
one
criminals.
dies. They're just unconscious.
Incorrect. Monsters die all the time.
Also,
Oh yeah,
What
I
race?
murdered a lot of things.
what race are you?
Ooh.
Why are you
Psychic
racist?
lady.
Me?
Yeah.
Just human. Just a
Okay.
human psychic.
Lies.
Roll for deception.
Roll for deception. Because she specifically
I
said she's
do.
not human.
Eyes aren't really there, sorta, kinda.
You don't see it right now, but I am like pointing at your name in chat. Like I'm just pointing at my computer monitor. I'm just like Phoenix Wright right now.
Objection.
Objection!
Objection.
I just wasn't I was making sure she wasn't cat-like or anything.
Cadillac! Yeah!
Cause
Jurgen, can you
No,
like
I-
you're
no,
like at a
I did
7?
not
I need to
consider
go
that
down
I
to
could
like
be.
a 3.
I did not consider that I could be cat-like.
Hold
But
on,
I
gonna-
mean, I'm
You're
an,
at like an 8. I need you to go down to a -2.
I'm an owl person, so that would be counterproductive.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not. Don't worry. I have no need to eat a cat. Eat a bird.
Oh god.
Unsworthy.
And I have no need to eat a human, so we should get along fine.
You tried to eat Palpatine.
You did.
Palpatine was a fox.
It was really funny.
Hey, how you
I-
confident that?
Why would you try to eat a fox?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Okay, so I go off to find the psychic lady. Instead of
Now, do you wish to land next to her
Interrogating.
and talk to her like a normal person? You wish to just fly down stealthily, snatch her up, and fly away with her?
Is that an option? Can
Come
we do it?
fly
Yes, it
with
is.
me.
She is
I feel
tiny,
like
if
that
I
would be
remember
rude.
right.
Oh, I'm not tiny.
What do you mean you think that would
Compared
be
to the
rude?
8
Very
foot tall,
self-conscious on her height.
compared to the 8 foot tall bird person, you're tiny.
Everybody would be to an 8 foot tall anything.
Not me.
However,
8 foot tall.
I won't snatch her up, but I will soar the skies to her and land next to her.
There is a tree next to her. It's Lecter.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you're perched.
Your perch
Okay,
has-
so
Wait,
I'm
no,
landing on
Lecter's
my
at the
perch.
shuttle still.
Oh, darn it.
Yes, everybody's in the shuttle but me.
No,
Not true.
Okay.
X is in the basement.
Definitely not.
Mhm.
I think my
Okay,
thing just
everybody.
connected, but I wanted to follow Brianna.
Max, why are you in the basement?
Because I'm checking every single nook and cranny I can.
It's a nat 20. He's taking a nat 20 instead
I
of
am
10.
taking it at 20.
Investing.
No,
got it.
he's taking
He's
a
got
20. He's not
He's
taking a
got a
natural 20.
tweezer and he's going through every inch.
Yes.
Excuse me, it's a magnifying glass.
Excuse me, it's a telescope.
It's taking a telescope, just making sure I know everything about this place.
He sees everything! By the way, quick check on Axe. Axe,
Yes.
riveting discovery. You see
They're
an
cracking
ant.
the wall. Ants. Good. This is a start.
I found life!
I have found life. Everything is gonna be a-okay. Obviously, this ant is one of the cultists. If only if you communicate with it.
I'll eat it for you.
I don't think that'll help.
No, it's the one witness. You know, like in
Communicate.
Skyrim, where like the chicken is the one to call the guards on you.
And the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but with that ant. It's gonna tell us everything.
Can you communicate with ants?
Fucking no.
How about you, Lecter?
You just feel a
By
stare
the way,
through comms.
Druid.
If I'm gonna be leading them back to the house, can they keep
Hold
up?
on.
Can you what?
Can they keep up?
If you walk at a... Okay, if you hold yourself back and walk at regular travel speed, yes.
Oh, it's so boring to go at that speed, though.
You can
I know-
sit in the truck and you
I
can
know how
fly.
you feel.
You could run circles around them while they go at their regular travel speed.
Do that.
Get some wings. They help a
There's
lot.
just spiraling circles going down the main walkway. Fuck. Just a coil going down the hallway. Just the fuck is this? How does this happen?
Don't ask questions.
Magic bullshit.
Is it just me, or does everyone else just did everyone else just imagine the Toy Story moment when Buzz was holding onto Woody? He's like, everywhere. People use that meme so much.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Just fucking take us already.
Okay, I take you.
You see a blur, you see a yellow blur, and he bolts off. Brianna, you feel a gust of wind as he runs past you.
Okay.
And you feel a little more windy, and the
God,
now
it's like-
person lands next to you.
If Jurgen ever trips while he's running, he's going to die.
Oh, he's a dead man.
It's severely injured.
He is gonna. It's like gonna be
Look,
like
he
if
has
it was
enough
riding
grace.
a motorcycle.
Have
He has enough grace to, like,
natural
turn.
aura
Hey, Sean.
protection around people with really who move really fast. Could be bad.
Sean, I'm gonna go meet up with Brianna and
Okay. So yeah, so you'll start making your way there. You push past Deimos, and as you do, you hear muffling, you hear incoherent muffling and screaming from inside Deimos.
hey, Deimos, I think you have a friend on the inside.
I
You got a
think- And I ain't a
friend
friend,
in you.
Oh my god. Why did you go there? Oh,
I had to,
that could go so many different ways.
That's
and I love every one of them.
I think Deimos kidnapped the little girls, and I think they're inside of him.
Nope, not little.
She's probably got them. Well, her mind has probably been reduced to that of a little girl at this point.
Oh no, she has ascended.
She's just now ascended.
Yeah.
Mhm. She has in fact ascended.
She's been enlightened.
Ascended into madness.
I mean, it's not the greatest ascension. It's incomplete. Leaves all the bad things.
No, that's the
You
only.
mean it leaves all the good things,
Yeah.
so you only have the bad?
I meant for her. Never mind. It's wherever.
She'll be fine.
Mm.
No, she won't.
I believe in her.
It's like roll deception.
I believe in her.
You don't know her.
I don't care. I believe in her.
Okay, so Lecter begins his Lecter begins his grand journey about 100 feet over to where Brianna is.
With his movement of 5. See, that's why Louise is
familiar.
great.
Why is that familiar?
You know which
Legend of
one?
Zelda.
Zelda, that's why.
Oh god.
You want to know what the best part about this right now? Says
Mask one.
Ross. I got a shipment. Fuck you.
Oh, nice.
Was it
The
full
end
of
times
dead
are
bodies?
upon us!
I'm tired of these
Well,
mafia shipments. I need to know more.
Please tell me they were full of dead bodies.
No, but they're
Moon,
2, 3, 4.
Riley, a shipment
How
full
do
of
I
dead
get
bodies.
$320.
I already know what the
I
shipment
ain't going
is.
anywhere.
It's 4 bullets addressed to Lecter.
Not Caden, Lecter.
Lecter.
What? What do you think my disguise name?
Oh. Smart.
Why do you think I said I was
want-
going to miss?
I want to be initiated.
Are you Italian?
Anyway, the game, before we go on too much of a tangent.
No, we're going all the way.
Those girls
Anyway,
mocked
so,
all the time.
Brianna, you feel a gust of wind as a large 8-foot-tall owl lands next to you.
Yes. Ready to go?
So you're the psychic lady.
Do you wish to lean down to look at her, or
Yes.
That's so
the owl
mean.
crouches down to get eye level with you?
I want to examine her. What exactly am I looking at here?
Looks like a normal human until you look at her eyes, which are jet black. A
I'm
little
sure
creepy.
it's fine.
Think I'm a normal human,
You're not.
except for the eyes.
Here.
Fun fact.
I just look real deep
No
into
matter
the
what anybody
dark
says, I am not a
eyes.
demon.
I was like, Elle also has black eyes, because owls have black eyes.
Yeah, well, she's a bird.
Probably related to you somehow.
Both of you are just staring into the bottomless black abyss of each other's eyes.
Roll seduction.
This
Now
is so
can't-
romantic.
Elle has
I
like
ship it!
Elle has like massive eyes, so you know, being an owl,
Roll.
And
roll
8 foot tall.
seduction.
8 foot tall, and a wingspan to lift her own self, which is probably about 20 feet.
It's got to be double her height. So if she is 8 feet tall, double that wingspan.
So it'd be 16 feet.
That's what I'm saying. 20.
What's the problem with people who want wings?
Yeah, those guys are.
Why?
How tall is she?
5'5".
Oh wow.
eyes.
You don't crouch down, you just like lean over and just like moving around or just looking, just
6'3", just so you know.
So are you going to go find this girl or what?
Elle, as you're staring deeply and into her eyes, you hear the rustling of leaves, and you look up and you see Lecter walking up behind Brianna.
Perch!
Hello?
I fly up and perch myself on top of him as normal.
Brianna, you see the owl yell what she just said? She stands up straight, puts her wings out, and takes off, and flies the 20 feet over to Lecter and lands on him.
So it's Lecter who's going with us?
Yes.
Lecter continues walking over to you. He's like 5 feet from you, with this giant 8-foot tall bird person on his shoulder. 8-foot tall owl on his shoulder.
I'd say worse.
Yo, Brianna, what?
I get comfortable in my nest and enjoy the ride.
Alright, so where are we going? I honestly just came
We're
along.
going to the boy, the girl that was kidnapped.
To the scene of the crime.
We're just going to look at her front door and see if it sports one of those metal
The
wires.
scene of the crime.
Okay, so
I
after a
think-
massive dust
has
cloud moves
anyone-
through town, both Deimos and Met have made it to their building of their choice. Well, we will have another hour pass while this happens.
Another ant.
One more on pass.
Max is another ant.
Hex, you find another ant.
Wow.
There's two of them. They seem to be talking to each other. What secrets may they hold?
Oh, they're friends.
They seem to start fighting.
Oh.
One of them decapitates the other one.
Isn't nature wonderful? Like one of them just tears off the other one's head.
I see where those ants are going.
Literally or figuratively?
Both.
Isn't nature just gorgeous?
Wonderful. Magic.
Magic, Charlie.
No. Abs no.
No, put up to. As I kill you.
On the way there, I bring up the fact that I should probably have someone go with me back to that third house that was hit.
It's a good
Yeah, I'm
idea.
sure.
We can check and
Now
see if
that
there's
I-
wires there as well.
Right, and I also
I am shocked. You are far more intelligent than what I'm used to in this group.
Hey, that's
She's an owl after all.
Brianna, that's me. I'm right here.
I agree, Riley.
Perch, did you say something?
Elf? Hell, you seem to forget that I can catch up to you when you fly.
I just pet the branches.
It's okay.
We're walking, and we're walking, and we're
You're
walking,
walking.
and we're walking.
No, you just
I'm
like
gonna
take the ship.
Okay, and we're taking the ship, and we're taking the ship, and we're taking the ship. Did we get to the house? It wasn't that
Yes.
far away.
Believe it or not, Brianna has to narrate everything that she's doing. Yeah, she's
Yes.
actually cursed.
Monologuing.
If you do not, we can. Like, it just doesn't.
I
matter.
go up to the door and look. Is there a wire there?
No.
Indication that there was a wire there.
No.
No.
Indentation, anything of that nature?
There's a lot of things on these doors. Okay, they're pretty fucking old.
Or importantly, I'm pretty sure this is one of the doors that we picked the wire off of.
No, this is a different house.
How could you do that?
Interesting.
What do you mean?
Matthew, this is your time to chime in.
What?
She asked, how could you do something?
I'm sorry, what did you say? Jurgen fucking screamed. 'Cause
I was like, that's your moment to chime in. It's like, how could you do that? Magic.
it's magic.
Battle rattle.
Anyway, so there is no
I
there's no
always have
wire.
it.
There's no wire on the door.
Nah.
Indication there ever was a wire on the door.
This indication is that there were staples on the door.
Does that
That seems pretty old. There's like dirt in it.
do you think that cheetah man got a good look at the guy he was following?
He did not.
You're not even at the same set of
Fucking no.
buildings.
Durgan being helpful.
No,
Not turning himself in.
blasphemous.
Okay, I'm looking at the and there's a staple or
You're looking
something.
at
The remnants
Oh,
of a
got
staple is a hole for a staple.
Does it look fresh?
No, it's super old. I told you that. Full of dirt and
So
shit.
there wasn't a wire. So there's no outside of
No.
the staple.
I'm going in.
Oh, roll for initiative.
Where are you going?
So you see the giant 8-foot owl just walk up and open the door while you're examining it.
I walk in other people's houses.
There's got to be more clues than this. Come on.
He does it all the time.
God,
No.
I'm
Hey,
not
the
Yeah.
last time I did it, I made friends with the local police, so it's all good.
Define friend.
I've already
She's saying this. She's saying this in
investigated
character,
house.
by the way.
These two.
As I say, I've already investigated this house.
This group.
So Elle just opens the door and walks in.
Said they were in order, so took his word. True.
Elle, you see a nice lady that has stopped pouring her tea and is just staring at
Those
you.
two.
Just.
Yeah, those. They're about.
Where are the
Okay,
children?
yeah.
Oh,
Those are hundreds. We don't.
She was taken.
Oh. There should be a glass.
Who are
Yes.
you?
They can. Well, when you get around.
Why did you just walk in?
I'm only here to help, ma'am.
I'm gonna
Why
grab
did
it
you
out.
knock? The last person to come to help knocked at least.
I'm going to grab it.
nah, Ella is unstoppable.
Is he grabbing? What is he grabbing?
The bird person that is currently breaking and entering.
Hold on, I need to pull up my game on my computer.
Elle, you're being dragged away by the tree man. You have no choice in this matter.
I'll be back.
I just imagine she's like flapping her wing in the direction. Help me back!
Ma'am, I do.
okay, I guess.
Now, I proceed to knock on the door.
So you close the door and then knock on it.
Yes, this is the perfect plan.
Let's try that again.
Come in.
Hi, sir. This is Brianna. We are here to.
Oh, I remember
Kyle.
you. You came here earlier.
Yes.
Like 5 seconds ago.
No, Brianna. She's saying this
Brianna,
to
you were here
Brianna.
earlier?
Yes,
You were here
yes.
earlier?
I was just checking something. May I ask, what was here on your door? Pointing to where the staples are gone.
Oh, that was back when the place was for sale.
Sign.
Yeah, it was just stapled to the door.
Thank you. You didn't by any chance have any decorative wires on your door over the last couple of days, did you?
No? None that I noticed.
Story doesn't check out.
While she's talking, I'm going to go walking into her memory. Because you see things that you don't realize you see.
She's not wrong.
Okay, every time she's looking at the door, it's mostly of the inside. You realize she almost never leaves the house.
Oh God.
House.
I can relate.
So she could have been here.
Okay, yeah, seriously.
You then see her open
With a kid.
a secret basement and throw stuff down for the kids.
Have a husband?
No. Not anymore.
Yeah, but most members of her in that door is opening it up to let him in with the groceries and whatnot.
Opened up the door. She must have seen the inside of her door. Like I said, whether you notice you see something or
Yes,
not.
there's
you
nothing
still
on the
see
inside of
something.
the door except the door.
Nothing on the outside of the door, but the door.
No. The door opens outward.
Who? These houses.
They're not.
Wow. Door opens outward. You have a husband.
Yes, he's currently out today. He'll be back and he left for work just about an hour ago.
Where does he work?
He works at the train
That's a
station.
Does he work as a conductor of trains?
No, he works on fixing the trains.
Okay, good. So he's not going to be going. 17 minutes.
He is the prime suspect.
Okay.
crime
He
suspect
arrived. Okay.
dirty.
Ma'am,
It is.
may I ask, ma'am?
Sure.
Did your mail get delivered here?
My husband normally picks up the mail on his way home.
So she saw.
But yes, the main door opens outward, and then there's an inner screen door that opens inward.
Interesting. Okay. So, do they have neighbors?
They're pretty far away.
Yes, of course they are.
No, they would not.
They live in a bubble that nobody comes near.
They're farmers. Oops. They used to be.
Farmers before.
It's a farm
How many
house.
rooms are in this house?
You're just wandering around their house now.
Um,
Do you know anything about
there's 8.
ma'am?
8. Wait,
Do you
so
know
she's
anything-
there all the time?
One at a time. We're talking all together.
Do you know anything about?
Does he do this often?
Do you know where he lives?
He begins talking and stops right when he wants to, when he gets to his question.
I know.
Does this happen
Yeah.
often?
Yes.
Look, okay.
I'll be out when you say something. Try again.
I'm gonna tell you. Probably the. I'm gonna say.
out, at least for me.
I'm calling the police.
But if you don't know where
Somebody else?
I have no idea what he's saying. He just.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you know the? And if you do that, and then we can't.
You need to
And go to
What about the-
Anna,
reload Discord, dude.
go ahead. Say
No, it's
again.
not that.
Say one more time. You. What?
Anyway, so I barge back in the door.
So L barged back in.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Is that owl with you? Cause she just opened the door a few minutes ago.
She did. She's with us. I do apologize. She is a bit brain dead and unsociable.
I will destroy you.
The piercing
Have
fun with
glare.
that.
You're back.
She looks down to you. I will kill you.
I'll be right back.
I just give a thumbs up.
Ma'am, do you know someone named Keith?
Who's Keith? No.
Okay.
Well, apparently your child hung out with us.
The one who told me about Keith.
Oh,
No. It was the boyfriend.
Timer now?
It was the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, the boy. Oh, I'm sorry, Keith. Right, the boyfriend's name was something else. Brad.
His
or
name was
something.
Brad.
Real
All right,
douche.
right. Dr. Scott. Thank you. Whatever his
Mr.
name
Douche
is.
Brad.
This is the mother.
she's there all the time. How did she not see anything
Brad,
strange?
Rocky. Ugh.
I don't get that reference, and I don't want to get that reference. Just please continue.
All of you.
Look, either we're too young, too old, or something else. That's my excuse.
She lives in her own world.
I want to intimidate the woman.
Don't you dare.
You're not my mom.
But I am your perch.
That's true. I use you to sleep on, and that's it.
I am your bed. Damn it, you will listen to me.
You tried to keep me from eating the fox. Now he's dead anyway, so what's the point?
Because someone else wanted him dead and wanted to personally kill him, and that was included.
No, someone else didn't want him dead. He wanted to kill himself.
I could have done him a favor and you stopped me, so why should I listen to you ever?
Because.
Good reason.
Boss. I don't fucking know.
I'll listen to that later.
Anyway,
Because I said so.
so there's nothing. Did you guys find anything strange about this house when you first investigated?
I never
What do you mean,
investigated
I
my own house.
Brianna was the only one here
talking
with
to
that.
Brianna.
Brianna. Brianna just looks at you blankly.
Okay, good talk. I appreciate the help. I want to investigate myself then.
Brianna, are you muted?
Yes. Can I help you?
There you go.
Wait. I was asking what you discovered when you first. Oh,
Okay. The girl was home. People entered through her window. Broke in fact. She recognized
that's interesting.
at least.
There was a broken window at the third home as well.
She recognized whoever came in and was. What was it? She was angered?
Yes.
Yeah. She was angered by the person. The person showed a modicum of remorse at the actions they were taken, and then she was taken.
I still blame this Keith dude you talked about.
But we don't. She doesn't remember who it was.
No, she never met the Keith kid.
Who it was, huh?
Oh, I think I misunderstood.
Happened to the girl,
Oh, okay.
daughter. Nice, one of the people who came to take her. We had them, and they were remorseful about their actions.
I think we need to make it a point to find Keith.
Well, being that didn't Damos's friend in him name off a person named Keith?
Yes.
Shoot Damos a text saying, interrogate that person.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't think interrogation works for crazy people.
No, trust me. When you start forcing sanity, something starts popping.
You're stupid.
Anyway, Durgan.
Says the person who attacked a random homeless, not homeless, a random person as well.
It was a good idea.
How do you force sanity on a crazy person?
I don't know how.
They did it to the Joker a few times.
You just show him Batman movies.
Anyway, to the B team. Or it should be the D team since it's Durgan and Deimos.
Oh God.
Double D's that.
Oh dear.
The double D team. Lower ranked than the regular D team.
Oh, that's like a matter of perspective and opinion.
Anyway, you guys arrive at the house Durgan swears is the one you took the thing from. He's like, is this one? And that one down there. And yeah, you confirm that second one because across the street there's a giant ass fucking hole in the front door from where Demo broke it in. And then hole out the back where he broke out.
You mean that somebody else broke in and he went into
A giant fucking 7 foot tall robot broke through. The freaking wall.
Alright, if you want to wax lyrical about it, I can do it again.
Anyway, yeah, you guys are there at the houses.
Durgan,
Hmm?
should you knock or should I knock?
By knock, you mean kick the door down? Then
No.
yes.
I'll let you knock.
Okay. Are there steps up to the door, or is it just a small porch or something?
There's steps up to the door that lead to a small porch.
Deimos walks up the steps and goes...
Deimos
goes
breaks
like
the steps. After like the second step, it goes and you fall a foot down to hit the ground.
Deimos forces himself out of the staircase and up to the door.
And as you force yourself off that staircase, you're gonna go through the floor.
Hmm.
You're now like waist level with the deck of the porch. Durgan, you're seeing this happen.
Huh. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I'm assuming this is of the first house, right?
This is the one where the girl was not kidnapped, yes.
We're not. The first one took the wire from. The second house took the wire from.
Very good.
Hmm.
We'll say the first one since it would have been closer as you walked in.
I think so.
Anyway, yeah. So Deimos is now waist level in the freaking Patio.
I
Front
forced
decking.
myself down to
porch.
crawl through the foundations instead of, destroying even more patio.
Front porch.
Yeah,
Porch. There we go,
I'm
porch.
just gonna go do it.
Durgan jumps over you and knocks at the door. You wait for a few minutes. You don't hear any response from inside.
Was the door unlocked?
No, it's locked.
Hmm. I'm gonna try jimmying the lock.
I'm pretty sure lockpick is a skill, is it not?
Probably. I thought so. So I shall attempt it. Where is it?
If not, we will use crime law.
There is no lock there. So crime load is. So 1d20 plus half.
Yes, I believe that's 10, so it'd be a 5.
Okay. 11.
Yeah. This is your livelihood. You get it open.
Great.
You put the pins in and, wiggle around and open up. People don't normally use regular lock and tumble locks anymore. And you revel the chance of.
Okay, so I'll open door then.
Well, the house seems to be empty. There's nothing in there.
I'm going in to investigate.
Deimos, you see him go in, and then you go underneath the foundation, start crawling around under there. Where exactly do you want to go, Deimos? Or you want to just get out?
I'm just going to wait for Durgan.
Out front? Or like,
I mean,
or you're
under
stay
the patio.
in the porch?
Yeah, in the porch.
Just sitting there. I shall guard the door. Turn your
Laying
torso.
down.
Turn your torso around. This porch is now off limits.
Okay.
Okay, roll investigation.
And where would that be? Okay.
Dude, it's freaking alphabetized. Go scroll down until you find I.
Okay. Rolling. I got a 1 in it, so I got 5. So what the hell do I do now?
2.
Oh dear. Okay. Five. Oh,
Oh, you look around the house, there's not much of anything.
lovely.
You look around, you see where paintings used to be. Dirt on the floor. Stuff like that. The windows are slightly covered. There's nothing in here.
Okay then. Huh. Well then, guess I'm going to go let the middleman know that I didn't find anything.
So Deimos, you're just sitting there and you hear her footsteps coming behind you, and you look around and Durgan's there. And he just says, I don't find shit.
That's bad. Did you even talk? Is there anybody home?
Nope.
No.
There might have been somebody at one point, but there's nothing there anymore.
It's empty now.
Completely empty.
Can you go and ask the neighbors and see if the family moved out or something?
Sure, I'll go visit the neighbor.
Durgan calmly walks over to the neighbor's house. Durgan, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock on the door, you hear it coming from across the house, they'll be there. And after, like, a few seconds, they come to the door. Hello, how may I help you?
Do you know who used to live over there?
I'm pretty sure it was the Andersons?
Do you know where they might have gone?
Oh, yeah, they moved out to one of the farming houses over in one of the other cities.
How long ago was this, you know?
About a year ago?
Huh. Have you noticed any suspicious things that might have happened there recently?
No, nothing I can think of.
Okay. I go back to Metal Man.
Well,
the Andersons used to live here away a year ago from another city in a farmhouse. And they have not noticed any suspicious anything recently.
go fucking figure.
Indeed.
I guess we should tell the others. Update to our theory.
Should we go visit them or tell them on comms?
Deimos is already opening comms.
That should be right.
What's happening, Durgan? You hear the muffled screams and mumblings coming from Deimos getting louder. And it's going to ignore it.
Why are you getting loud? Like, is she getting louder, or are you making a joke about the comms thing?
No, she's getting louder.
Are we talking about communists?
I wish. They're much easier to deal with.
They're magically forced insanity.
Lady, why are you screaming? I mean, more.
She's suddenly stopped and it's not completely quiet.
Bergen, there's something up with this house, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to bust through the foundation into the fucking room. Into either... Is there a basement?
No.
Okay. Alright. Deimos just gets up and busts through the porch.
Deimos just walks through the stairs out to normal ground. There's no longer a perfect set of stairs anymore. There's now two halves of a staircase. And a giant Deimos-sized hole.
I go through the door.
Where?
You know, it's a house. I'm just under the porch.
Yeah. There's a concrete foundation, I will tell you this.
It hasn't stopped me before.
There's concrete support beams. So you're gonna go under the door, or you're gonna try to pull yourself up to the door?
I mean, yeah. I'm going to vault into the room.
Okay, so Deimos, you pull yourself up through the doorway. You break the doorway slightly, pushing yourself through it. And then as soon as you step inside, you fall through the floor in there. Like 2 inches.
That's fine. I hate to see why this lady went so quiet.
If it's the old woman, she probably had a heart attack.
It's not an old woman. It's just a woman.
Oh. You mean
What?
crazy lady?
Yeah.
She probably had a heart attack.
I doubt whatever she sees will let that happen. Or at least stick.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Let's see. Probably terrible. It is terrible. Alright. Nothing to see here.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I was just going to look around and see if I got any reaction from the lady.
Oh, no. She's now dead silent.
Oh yeah.
Can you roll
I
a awareness
got
check
the-
for me?
Who?
Damus.
11.
You didn't notice it.
I mean, before you asked me about the awareness check, my second one was that she's trying to escape me. Durgan,
Yes.
do I look okay to you?
I look at him.
There's a lot of splinters all over him.
I do a 360.
He looks fine.
Hmm. You look fine. Lots of splinters, but you look fine.
Okay. Hello, Blue Steel Corporation co-workers. There ain't shit here.
We found shit. Be like Spaceballs. Come
We
to the
ain't
desert.
We ain't even found shit here. Nothing. Does anybody have anything to say about this? Hello?
Oh,
Guys, guess what? I found a third ant. Now they're all fighting. It's great.
I'm happy about your gladiatorial arena. I'll come and make bets later.
Sweet.
so there was absolutely nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah,
Well, you're welcome to come visit and look yourself.
yeah, we both did. We found nothing. Also, the
Hmm.
crazy lady's gone quiet.
Like, definitely quiet.
Maybe she's
Did
still
she?
alive.
Was she saying something before?
She hasn't shut up for the past hour except for 5 minutes ago.
Maybe she got
Where were
tired.
you in the past hour? Where you are now?
Under a porch.
I'm on the way. I want to leave Lecter and Brianna and fly to this under porch.
Welcome to the under porch.
Welcome to the Undertow.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yar.
Well, he's not under the porch. He's in the house.
She is more. The Undercroft.
Laura Croft? Why is she there?
The tortured soul of Laura Croft.
Mmm.
She didn't get, like... That'd be so funny.
Hmm?
If, the crazy girl just fucking... What's it called when she breathes too much?
Foxy? Hyperventilating?
Hyperventilated and passed out from all the screaming.
Okay. So yeah. So back over to the other people. To Lecter and Brianna, while you're questioning. Wait, no, you finished that, didn't you? Lecter, Brianna.
I believe so.
You finished questioning her and left, right?
I believe so.
Brianna?
They hadn't left yet. But
I was outside. I got everything I needed.
Okay, after this, Elle takes off. And there she goes.
I want to change route.
Okay.
I want to go to the third house. I want to go back.
Okay. So you fly there. Lecter, Brianna, what are you doing? They die. Okay. I guess the other two are just gonna wait for Elle to get there, which she won't.
You said I won't?
Yeah, you're going to the other house instead.
Oh. Oh yeah. I get on the comms and make it known where I have changed my mind. Cause I feel like I may have missed something. Now that I know about the wires, I wanted to check.
What do you mean now? I thought we argued about it over open comms like for an hour.
I know, but I meant like the first when I had originally gone there. And I didn't know about it out of character. So, didn't help.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. The other two have died. Brianna, you're muted.
Is it dead?
Is what?
It looks like it's up to everyone except Axe, who is still inside the dirty, dirty basement.
Axe.
I will find someone. Yes.
You now found six ants. One of them was the one that's been recently been decapitated. The other 5 are working together to pull it apart in smaller pieces and take it away.
Is there a place where these ants are coming from, or are they just here?
You see them coming through a crack in the flooring.
It doesn't look like it might be a secret passage of some sort, just a crack.
I think I get that one.
Does it look like it might be like a secret passage of some sort, or just a crack?
No, it's just a crack between the wood flooring
Okay.
above you.
It'd be insane. You've been there for hours, and then you would have just realized that it was a secret passageway you were watching these ants come out of. That would be insane.
Anything else y'all wish to do? Okay, then Elle, you arrive at the scene. The cops have since gone.
Has the family returned? Okay, so I barge back in.
Okay, so you force the door open.
And I would like to go back and try to re-examine the second floor.
Okay. Anything specific?
The children's room.
More specifically,
I
anything
think
or no?
there were things that I had missed.
Good drop like flies.
First, I would like to see if there's a wire.
Where?
Out front of their door.
There's no such thing.
That's the front door. Incredible.
There is a plaque hung on the door though. It says "Home is where the heart is."
What's it say?
Home is where the heart is.
Oh, these people are cultists. They need to die.
Is there anything written on the back of it or anything? That would be thorough.
It says made by Tammy.
Tammy.
No soliciting.
Okay, then I do want to examine the second floor, the children's room. Oh.
I mean, ignored.
Hmm?
I said for what? And she's just silent.
For anything. Oh, I didn't hear you. For anything unordinary or looking out of place.
Okay. Is it a little awareness or investigation?
I believe that was awareness.
Oh, you rolled an 11.
Mm.
You look around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I get on comms. What? How old are all these children?
You
Does
don't know
anyone
the
know?
age of the other ones.
How old was the first one?
You don't know. You haven't found that out for yourself.
I'm asking on comms.
Oh.
No idea.
How old was the first one, Sean?
How would you know?
I actually think I remember the first two were like 14 and 15 or something.
Hold on, make hold.
It was. They're actually pubescent. Like, I don't know the age rate.
I have a
They-
plan.
Are you gonna pretend to be
Okay,
a
I'm back.
young girl? Also, Sean, I believe the sheriff told me when he was trying to interrogate me between the tasings.
Wait a minute.
Indeed.
I have two ideas. Both of them are not great, but possible.
The first one was 18. The second one
We
was
dress up.
16. This last one was 17.
We take psychic lady, dress her up as a little girl, or a young woman, I guess, and set her up in a home that hasn't been hit. Where a different young girl already lives.
I feel like if the cultists are in the town, which they most certainly are, they
Yeah.
would probably know somebody.
Okay then, we just take all of the women under the age of 20 and put them in the same building and protect them. Easy.
How about we just kidnap everybody? Anybody below the age of 20, we just kidnap them all and then we just nuke this town. Because obviously
go.
everybody over the age of 20 is a cultist. And
That
they're
sounds like a
obviously-
good plan. I
they're
like you,
obviously-
Australian man.
They're obviously stealing these 18-year-olds and 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds to convert them to their cultist ways. Time to nuke the town.
But if they were all cultists, why didn't they just put their like?
Nukes talk louder.
Well, we don't get no money out of it.
I guess.
That's why we take all of the women and put them in one building and wait.
I mean, I'm not actually opposed to that idea.
Let's do it.
Are we gonna take over this
Hey man, my intimidation's pretty good. We can do this. I will use my persuasion for the best of things.
Time to wrap things up. We're 5 minutes to closing.
Well, that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Or at
Okay.
least I'm gonna do that, and if nobody else helps me, then I will.
Alright. As a closing statement to this session, I punched Durgan in the kneecap.
What? I dodged.
So Durgan,
And now he says something.
What's the dodge? What's dodge? Dodge.
you actually want to hurt him? Or wants to be emotional damage?
I want it to be emotional. I want it to be,
Hit him right in the feels.
What?
Yeah, let's do emotional damage here.
Undodgeable.
That was, yeah, 6. Natural 20.
What? What do I have to do to dodge this?
Natural 20.
And did you decide
Oh,
fields?
What's the dodge? What's the dodge?
Reaction.
Same as it's always
Yeah.
been. But you must also roll natural 20 to beat him.
Please let it be a natural one.
If it's a natural one, I hobble his feet to standard.
He can no longer run.
Sadly, looking at this, I'm gonna fail no what
He,
actually.
he cripples onto the ground in a fit of depression. He's
Because
crying.
even if I roll a 20, natural 20.
Wow. He dodges it.
He does, in fact, dodge it.
Fender wins.
And
It's a
Yeah.
scam.
It is a scam.
Durgan,
I know you cheated there, Durgan.
Wait,
no?
you cheated just like you took those kids.
Exactly.
Anyway, so Durgan dodges out of the way. Does a stand flip off of Demos's fist, flips over Demos, and books it. He is gone.
What season is it in this area?
Brad said it was winter,
Okay, good.
or nearing winter at least.
Okay, so we are no nearer to solving this mystery.
We will fix it. We have a
Wait, no.
plan.
He said he said it was nearing spring because they would go to the train yard in the winter.
I don't know why we just don't go
Oh,
find
no.
Keith. Just beat the crap out of him until he tells us what we need to know.
I don't know, what the fuck does a Keith look like?
I don't know. Let's go find him. Let's just ask around for Keith. Apparently everybody knows him.
She also said everyone forgets him.
Maybe Keith is a wallflower.
Maybe
it's-
Keith is just hanging out around us and we are constantly forgetting him.
We just meet him and constantly forget him.
Yes, at a rate of 1 per second.
Just like Durgan.
Well, would that even work on you since you're a freaking robot?
I have no idea. It didn't with the fucking lich.
And but also, the freaking Eldritch Amulet didn't affect you,
Yeah,
so you should be able to meet Keith just fine.
maybe. I don't know what the fuck a Keith looks like.
I don't know. Just
Anyway, that is game, everyone. Anybody in chat, I will be giving away this game right now, since it's not the end of the session. We have 3 people watching.
I'm
I know. Do any of you want the game?
No.
What's
That's such a dick thing. You have
Yeah.
viewers.
What game?
I have no viewers. Slow Cool and Terrashorn. I don't know who Slow Cool is, but I know who the other 2 are.
Yep.
So, I'm excited for the plan. I will most definitely do my best to be here. Actually, I need to see when I work.
Anyway, that is it for tonight's episode. Good night and good fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Until next time, goodbye.
Farewell, be gone.
Hmm.